This is a shame that I have to do this, but at the end of the day, it has to be done, because I ended up buying an old civics book that I had in high school or junior high, I can't remember. And the book is called Civics, Government, and Citizenship. And this is what we pretty much had in school. And this whole topic came up because I'm like, everybody's arguing over the Constitution and who's right and who's wrong. And it seems like the Trump organization, or the Trump administration, understands the Constitution more than the Democrats. So I had to go out there and buy these books, and I'm buying the civic books from 1980 up into 2020, and I'm buying them out every 5 years, just to see what kind of changed since I was in high school to now. So they're saying Letitia James is saying, hey, funding was set by Congress, and the president he can't withhold the funds because the funds were approved by Congress. Letitia James, the Attorney General of New York, is saying that, and they're suing through the court. And I don't know what they expect the court to do because the court is pausing it, but that's all the court could do is pause it to give everybody time enough to review it. This isn't something that the courts could do. They really aren't supposed to touch this because it's already, the checks and balances are already there. It's made out in I think maybe the Articles of Confederation, or the Bill of Rights, or the Constitution. But I'm about to figure out exactly what its language is. But I think it's the let's see here. Well, this is pretty much in the articles, so I guess it's the articles of let's see here, the powers of separation. Okay, the separations of power, articles of the legislative branch. So this is something I'm going to have to dig into a little deeper, but they're saying that Trump can't withhold money, and it's crazy because even high school students are learning this stuff, or at least we learned it in high school and junior high, that the president can refuse to spend. And it's right here in the textbook. It says it right here. Congress may approve money for various federal projects, but the president may refuse to spend this money. The president may not spend money without the approval of Congress, but he can refuse to spend the money, even if the money has been allocated. And that's why I bought this Trump coin. You ain't gonna really find many of them with the Trump signature, but this is the 2025 Silver Eagle first releases, and first releases. And this is a presidential coin. I got them for a deal. I got the 2017s, I got the 2024s. The 2017s and the 2024s are, the 45th president. The 2025s are the 47th president. And I'm so glad I bought him when I did, because he's making a fool of, they're making a fool of themselves, because he doesn't have to spend the money that Congress allocated. So the money, what Congress is going to have to do is reallocate this fund or defund these projects so this money could go back to the government. And that's a good win for Trump. Hopefully the courts don't use their opinion for interpretation and use the Constitution for interpretation, because even a judge in New York, kind of paused it. They kind of paused this. And I'm like, what kind of judge are you when you don't even know what your powers are? So now you got to get checked by Congress. Congress knows, but that's neither here nor there. This is a big win for the Trump administration, and it's a big win for Americans, because we don't want our money spent on transsexuals in other countries. We don't want our money spent on condoms for Hamas. We don't want any of that stuff. So I say the 47th president, Donald Trump, hey, you're doing an amazing job, and I appreciate it. And with that, I'm signing out.